We're recording it now. We're recording again.
Everything's fine.
So,
I don't see how it's fair.
It was more like the structure. It was supposed to feel kind of surreal. There was no actual fantastical things happening. It was almost, like I said, a grown-up fairy tale. It's supposed to feel kind of surreal and fantastical without anything actually supernatural.
Comments are late and
How the city can feel almost like a underworld or like a supernatural place at 3 o'clock in the morning.
it's fantastic.
Good job.
Thanks.
I felt like I was there.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Thank you. All right. Sir, get up here.
Get on up.
alright, ready? My question is, did you have like a method in composing a scene, like geometric forms and your use of line? You know?
I'm basically, I'm a stickler for the 180 line. If you're talking about dialogue scenes, I've just begun studying.
Balanced.
Yeah, very balanced. I love symmetrical shots. I didn't want that to look the whole way. Since I've ever picked up a camera, I've really been glued for a while to, if I'm shooting a room, I want the ceiling to move perpendicular with the top frame of the camera, and I was like, it's going to get stale if I just keep doing that. I got to work with angles and showing the lines of the room going off in the distance. I have to see triangle part.
I was just wondering if you were sort of like conscious of how like the geometry was like I guess dialectically like interacting with like your characters and sort of shaping the emotions that were like sort of being expressed.
Yeah, and I was actually conscious enough in that we were shooting on a camera that shoots full frame, and we had little rubber bands covering the monitor to try to guesstimate where that 2:35 aspect ratio was going to be. But even in the editing, sometimes I wanted to give them a little more headroom, because sometimes when Emily's like, so I actually pushed down the frame a little bit to give her a little bit of extra headroom to make her look smaller, which I hadn't done on the set. It's one of those things where after you start watching the movie in the edit, you're like, oh, you know, it's not so much pacing, but sort of bring it down a little bit. And you can see that.
This kind of bizarre journey she takes is able to let her reevaluate things.
Right.
The city, the people you meet, it almost feels like a totally different place than it does in the day. Like you've somehow transported yourself somewhere else. So it was also playing on the night and day, how things are like almost hyperbole at night when you're already upset, the way you view things. Right.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And Mike Zaleski. Mike Zaleski. Yes, he's good. Here you go.
Yes.
We're going to shoot everything.
I really like it. I like the interactions. I like how the dialogue is non-expository.
It's more about how she's clearly she's in this situation that she keeps letting herself fall into. She's not so stupid as to not understand what's going on from the beginning, it's clear. It's just a matter of her somehow finding the strength in seeing that there's more out there than this guy, and it finally takes this bizarre night for her to see that. She's just kind of stuck in a rut.
Oh no, I well understand that. No, I really like it. Is there any touching like after hours?
Yes.
Well, it's one of the big inspirations, yes.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, it's not after hours.
No.
Like I guess it totally can reference it.
Yeah, and I was in love with that movie, and I had worked on a couple films that all take place in Philadelphia, and there was one film specifically about a guy traveling from one point to another in Philadelphia, and I really wanted to do that myself because I was a huge fan of After Hours, and I love the city. I was like, let me kind of, when she brought me the script about Emily going through the city, I was like, yes, it's her story, but I want to kind of show how I would envision.
You guys are all together.
Thank you.
Yeah, I I mean, I've seen like thousands of movies here at this
Hundreds
point.
of thousands.
Yeah, like 6 years every Tuesday. So yeah, it's up there with like, my favorites.
Thank you so much. Yay.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks,
kids,
guys.
keep making the stuff. I recommend it.
Try.
All right, someone better produce these guys with hardcore cash.
Yes,
well done.
please.
Emily in the AM, yay! Yay! Get my good side. Don't be sad.